welcome to the Board Game Hut. Today we're going to have a look at these folded space inserts. So you get board games, you've got loads of pieces, you've got baggies, or they're just loose in the box or whatever. These essentially a load of interlocking trays for storing all your bits in, nice and securely when they travel as well. And it makes setup a lot easier. You just pull out the tray of bits you want, put them next to the board, or give them to players if they've got player pieces in, and yeah, make setup and putting away much easier. Up until now we've mostly been stuck with wooden ones, which are pretty expensive, and these ones are made out of a special kind of foam board that I believe they've had made for themselves. I'll show some differences later on, but excuse me, but they come flat packed, just sheets of board that you're going to pop out and glue together with some PVA glue or white glue or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this one, I made a video yesterday and I found that when I came to edit it afterwards that my mic had been muted the whole time. So this one I actually built yesterday and I'll show you the finished result later on. But that was for Dead of Winter. This one's Concordia. We've also got Istanbul, and it's 15 in total, so we've got 12 other games that we've got inserts for at the moment. These are ones that I've got for my personal collection, so we'll open them up and we'll have a look inside. Okay, slots open, open up. Then we've got instruction sheets, and we've got step-by-step instructions with the illustration of the sheets and the pieces you need to build that particular piece. And for some reason we've got 2 instruction sheets in this one. It's a bonus. Right, and then these are the sheets themselves. So yeah, they're really light, but they're pretty sturdy. If we pop a piece out, let's take this one's almost falling out anyway, so we'll pop this one out. And you can see it's it feels almost plasticky. In the middle, let's zoom in a bit for you. In the middle here, there's like a layer of foam, like traditional foam core board that you might have used before if you made your own inserts, like I have. And then you've got cardboard stuck either side of it to give it some rigidity and yeah, make it nice and solid. This one though, it's got a nice, what do you call? It's sort of a satin. It's nice and smooth, and it feels like it's probably white clean. So yeah, much nicer finish than normal board has. And yeah, you simply pop it all out, follow the instructions obviously, which I'm not, and assemble the pieces together, sticking a bit of glue in as you go to keep them nice and solid. So yeah, that's what we get in the box. I'm going to go and assemble this one now, and yeah, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the finished result of this one and for the Dead of Winter one, and I should compare it to my homemade effort which I had before, and yeah, we'll go from there. We'll be back soon. So there we go, that's all assembled. That's taken me just over an hour, but I had to stop a couple of times to answer some work emails. So yeah, about 45 minutes to an hour I reckon to build this one. So yeah, this is it. We've got 3 pairs of trays for Concordia. They're still a bit wet. You can probably see, possibly, I'm not sure on the angle. Yeah, that one there, I think. Yeah, you can see there's some bit of white in there where the glue's not dried yet, but they're all assembled and I shall leave them to dry for, well, the one I did yesterday I left for a few hours before putting the game in, so I'm impatient, but strictly speaking you probably should wait 24 hours for it to properly dry and make sure that everything is all fine. So this Concordia one is fairly simple, they all just fit. See, it's a shallow long box, so these all just going to fit on the bottom of the box. But there is room, if you don't mind the lid rising up by about 3mm, to have either the Salsa expansion or one of the map expansions in the box as well. What it does mean is if you haven't got an expansion, these are a little bit low. So it comes with a handful of legs that just glue on the bottom to lift them up a little bit so that they fit up flush to the lid. So yeah, nice little extra thought there for, yeah, this was the Concordia one. So let's see if I can move this out of the way. And stick that up there. There we go. And then I can pull out the one that I did earlier, or yesterday. Oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, glue and a bit of kitchen towel to wipe off excess glue. That is all I use. There's no tools or anything needed to assemble these inserts. So, Dead of Winter. I hope everything is still in place. This has been up on its end in my in our bookshelf, so we shall see what's what. Yeah, that looks good. So this is the Dead of Winter one. There is, so you can pull out a box with the survivors in it, and then we've got all the locations and player cards. We've got 2 boxes of zombies, so yeah, that's all that stuff up there. In here we've got 2 spaces for cards. These also come out as big boxes, which you can stick on the table. And then in the middle we've got some smaller ones. So we've got a tray for the dice, tray for the extra zombie tokens if you run out of the standees. Another one with some more spare dice, helpless survivors, wound tokens. And then another one in the bottom still, which has got the noise, food, starvation and barricade tokens in. So yeah, these are all nicely dried and they're solid actually, they're quite nice. There's very little give in them at all, and yeah, they're lightweight and strong. So yeah, it certainly does look pretty good. So let's pull them back in. Get that. There we go. Yeah, little dip for those boards to go in there. Try and get them lined up straight. And then the board and menu. Right, okay, so that was the Dead of Winter one. You can see Concordia, which is still drying. So I mentioned before that I've made my own inserts before, using traditional foam core board. And this is my original one from Dead of Winter. And I mean, it's perfectly functional, it worked really well, made the game a lot easier to set up, but it's a bit rough and ready. There's some really rough edges on here, and especially on the bottom here. This stuff's really hard to cut with a knife unless it's super sharp and you take a couple of passes, it tears really easily. It's also sort of, I'm finishing this like plain cardboard, so any marks or stains or whatever they soak in and it gets pretty grubby really quickly. I had that coming out for the tokens, but it was way too deep, so the, where is it? Nice shallow ones in here are much better, but yeah, I mean it even sounds and feels horrible. Yeah, this, the new one's just smooth and yeah, they're nice. So yeah, there we go. That's folded space inserts. I can't remember what I told you in the first half of the video. Obviously, I don't script these videos. I just turn on the camera and waffle. So yes, we've got Dead of Winter, Concordia, and Istanbul, which I've got from my own collection. In addition to that, we've also got Gloomhaven, Terraforming Mars, Zolkin, King of Tokyo, there's a little dice tower. But yeah, the full range is on the website. I shall stick a link below for you when I upload this video. And yeah, I mean, prices, where do they start from? Off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think it's somewhere around, probably about £13, I think, for the smaller ones, which only got 4 sheets in them. Is it £13, £14? £14, I think, which has got 4 sheets. The more complex and the more involved and the more sheets are required, the price goes up slightly. But I think even the Gloomhaven one is still only about 30 quid, and that's compared to about 70 to 80 quid for a wooden version. So yeah, they're pretty good value for money, I think. And yeah, I mean, I think these games are from the first wave that Folded Space did on Kickstarter. Hopefully we'll get the second wave soon, because there's one in there I really want, which is Village. I really need an organiser for my copy of Village with both the expansions. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more coming in. But yeah, check out what we've got for now. And yeah, if you've got them, let us know what you think of them as well. They're yeah, really good value, easy to build, and yeah, make your games much easier to set up and put away and play even. So yeah, there we go. I shall see you next time. Bye bye.